Happy birthday, everyone, and welcome to the Happy Birthday Podcast with your hosts, Jackie and Dan, the #1 podcast on ApplePodcast.com, dedicated to the birthdays you know and love. So without further ado, take it away, Dan.
Go shawty, it's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
I'm wishing you the happiest birthday.
Happy birthday. This is big. It's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Welcome back.
Thank you, everybody. Who's ready to get loose and wet?
Hands up. This gal.
Yeah, hands up, 7-Up. You ever play Hands Up, 7-Up in
Mm-hmm.
school? I enjoyed it, but there's not a lot of skill involved. You're just trying to guess based on the sweatiness and softness of someone's palm.
No, you gotta look at their shoes.
You're supposed to not look at the ground.
Put your heads down.
Jackie.
Look at their shoes.
You guys ever play Four Corners? Remember that one?
Sure.
Yeah, I do. I don't remember the exact gameplay rules, but I seem to recall it's an outdoor game. There's
No.
What?
Basketball.
No, Four Corners, you'd like play it in the classroom. Somebody
No.
sits in the middle of the room and they guess a corner of the room and everyone in that corner is out.
What?
Oh, I don't know that one, no.
How do you guess a corner?
You got pick
That one, that one, that one, or that one.
Okay.
You could
Well,
never get it. You can never
Welcome
get
to
away
the
with
Happy
that
Birthday
today, though.
Podcast. Guess which corner I'm in.
The reason I bring that up
What?
is because one of my fondest memories for my whole life was,
Doubt it. Whatever you're gonna say, doubt it.
I think it was about 5th grade. Oh, sorry, it's very hot salsa. I think it was about 5th grade, and we were playing that Four Corners game, and one of the corners of the room had like a cabinet on the bottom,
Okay.
and a kid named Eric Boussier
Shouts out.
shouts out. I know you're a listener.
Little French boy.
He thought it'd be like cute and funny to climb into the cabinet and hide. So when they guessed that corner, you know, everyone would be out, but he'd be like, "Not me. I hid." But he got about halfway in, and he got stuck, and and so he just let out this like blood curdling scream, like, "Ah!" And like shout out Zach Everett without missing a beat. He went and grabbed the nearest yardstick and just started beating Eric on his legs. And the teacher's screaming, everyone's freaking out. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. I'm like gagging, making myself laugh so hard.
That is funny.
I forgot about that. I have heard that story before.
It's one of my favorite memories.
Kids that age are so good at just leaping into violence when
Yeah.
you just start whooping.
It's fun.
His instincts were right, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so annoying to do that.
To hide in a cabinet.
I thought
As
you were
a
going to
child.
say that he did get in the cabinet and no one found him and he stayed in there the rest of the day, and then later they were like, "All right, we're remodeling the classroom. This old cabinet's getting out of here," and they're hauling him out. He's in the back of the truck. And
I used to go live at the garbage.
yeah. Jackie, I'm sorry. A moment ago, did you say welcome to the something?
I did. I said, welcome back to the Happy Birthday Podcast.
All right, I'm going to say welcome to the jungle. We've got fun and games. Just kidding. That's a shout out to Guns N' Roses if we have any rock fans in the house tonight. Can I
Do
see
we
my rock
ever?
fans tonight? Me and Jackie raised our hands. Paul raised his hand merely to put a chip in his mouth.
Yeah.
In there, Paul.
Bag of shot.
My name's Dan, November 10th.
I'm Jackie, October 12th.
Named Josh Limata. I'm having a big bag of chips today.
Did you just wipe your eye on a curtain?
What is that?
Listeners can't see it, but Jackie just reached into the southwest corner of her Zoom screen and pulled out a
Listen.
big polka dot curtain hanging
This
from
is
her
my
window.
shower towel.
Wait, it's
Oh,
northwest on
okay.
my screen.
It's towel and
Northeast. Sorry.
One of
towel.
one of the best things. it is towel, and one thing. One thing I will say about wintertime, it's nice to have your beach towels turn into shower towels. Because this was my beach towel this year, and it's freaking huge.
Yeah.
And when you get out of the bath, bone dry.
Well, I'm more of an air dry kind of guy.
Yeah. That's how you get mildew. Musty.
Milk toast.
Milk
milky.
toast. I got milk toast all over my body. Oh, a lot of news going on right now, guys.
Yeah, what's going on in the news?
What happened to Jay Leno?
Oh, God.
Did he die?
Yeah.
No, wait, did he die?
No, he's
Oh.
fine. But
Paul said he had some kind of reverse osmosis car that blew up in his garage.
that's true.
He had a steam-powered car. Ran on coal.
That's awesome.
And
That's
part
a
of it
cool
exploded.
man's death.
Scald. He's not dead.
Yeah, I think surviving that is actually very
Embarrassing.
uncool.
Yeah.
No. Why don't you just get a normal car? You don't have to drive a fucking 180-year-old car. You're a rich man.
Yeah. Listeners, let's get a hold of get Jay Leno's Venmo. Help this guy out. It's the holidays. Let's get Jay a new. Doesn't have to be new, but something within the past 20 years, even.
Yeah,
you know?
get him
Yeah.
a nice 2018 Camry or something.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I miss my Camry so bad.
I do have some actual news I want to share with you.
Okay.
Today is not just Friday the 13th, December the 13th. Today is also
Tuesday.
Today is also the birthday of a very famous person that everyone has maybe heard of.
The taco loving woman who celebrated her 108th birthday?
No, but we can talk about that a little bit.
Okay.
Taco bout, that could be a joke in there. I chose not to say that, but listeners,
Yeah.
if you want to imagine that I said, we can talk about that. You can insert that anywhere you like. Yeah, I was searching the Google News archives to see if there was any hot recent birthday news, and there was a headline about a 108-year-old taco-loving woman celebrating her birthday.
They just call them lesbians now.
Well,
It's like the pussy.
yeah. It's from a different era. She,
It's more like a beef.
she celebrated with her roommate. Oh, it did
God.
say her. I did read the article. There wasn't much substance to it. It did say that she astounded people at the public library by learning how to use the computer. when she was
I
100
have
years
been doing
old.
that since I was 6 years old. So it took
You've
her
been
over
shocking people at
100
the
years.
library?
It took her over 100 years to learn something that I learned as a child. That's embarrassing.
Jackie was sitting at the Peterwit Public Library building Excel sheets. 6 years old. He wasn't hiding in cabinets getting whooped with the yardstick.
I was probably doing some of that.
Jackie Lambert,
What?
I treasure you as a friend, but also an intellectual.
Oh, frick.
I know that you know a lot of things. I know that you are so smart that you can just close your eyes, take a very deep breath, so deep that you might even cough and choke. I need to spit up into your beach towel that you keep on hand. And you can tell me which famous jolly good fellow is celebrating their birthday today. Tell me.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
No,
Damn.
but Sex in the City 4, I think, is going to be coming out soon.
Ew.
I don't know when Sarah Parker Jessica's birthday is, but I will say, bonus challenge before I give you any more clues. How many of the Sex in the City actresses can you name? 5 seconds on the clock. Go.
Demi Moore, Charles Manson,
Kim Cattrall.
Veruca Salt,
Paul
Steve
1, Kim
Colbert.
Cattrall. Shout out Kim Cattrall. And, okay, Stephen Colbert, I'll give you that one. Now, Jackie, today is actually, you're on to something. I'm sorry that I was so dismissive with my
Oh.
buzzer noise, even though you were incorrect. You
okay.
got the first name correct.
No way. That must have been
And-
freaky for you when I said that. You were probably like, "Huh, wait, what?"
No, because I forgot all about who I was even supposed to talk about.
Oh, I love when that happens.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But now I can give a little delayed. What?
Ooh, what?
Wait. Hold the phone. This is going to be even more freakier.
Okay.
It's not just a Sarah. It's also a 3-name Sarah.
Are you talking Sarah Michelle Gellar?
No, don't get too excited. This is not a Sarah that you're going to go gaga over. Though that would be pretty cool if it was SMG. We know Jackie's a big Buffy head. You were glad that you're keeping the flame alive. A lot of the Buffy the Vampire Slayers fans have been dying out year after year, but you prove that
I'll
it can
just send
become...
porn to the group chat.
Now, Jackie, this woman born and died long before the era of any sort of television show. She lived in the 1800s.
Oh, good.
She is related to one of our nation's most famous presidents. Who are some of the most famous presidents you can think of? I'm not talking Millard Fillmore's or Franklin Pierce's. I'm talking some of the top dogs.
Famous presidents, I would say Bill Clinton.
Sure.
Richard Nixon.
Sure.
Grover Cleveland.
Yeah. You could say him again, too.
Cleveland.
Yeah, the Cleveland
Grover.
But 1800s, even a little earlier than Mr. Cleveland himself. This was, I'll lay it out on the line for you. This was a president's stepmother.
Sarah Plain and Tall.
I can almost give that to you.
Really?
Jackie, do you carry a lot of cash on you these days? Or are you more
Constantly.
of a Venmo bitch? Okay.
I'm straight money cash, yeah.
Okay. This woman's stepson is on one of the bills.
Okay, so it was a president's niece? What'd you say?
It doesn't really matter. But related to one of these presidents. And shares a last name with a street in Marquette, Michigan. I'm not talking Washington. Who am I talking about?
We have all the president streets. Sarah Garfield. Sarah
Jackie.
Lincoln.
Yes, and her middle name is
Todd.
also the last name of a president that was the supervisor of September 11th.
President that was the supervisor of
Yeah,
September
he kind of helped the whole
11th.
thing. He helped it all
Like
come together. We can't give him single-handed credit, but he did. Behind the scenes, he was helping everything go as it was supposed to.
Osama? Bin Laden?
Oh, it's another word for pubic hair.
Pueblos.
Jackie, please, this is not fun.
You guys, if you don't have fun doing this anymore, we could stop.
No, I don't. I do have fun
No, I don't
doing
have
it.
fun doing this.
I have fun doing it. I think
The whole point is that I'm guessing and I don't know yet. So you can't get frustrated with me.
I'm sorry.
There's connections in my brain that don't meet up anymore. Every day that goes by, the older I get, the less neural link there is. I need the chips.
We need to get that big helmet on you soon enough. You're not gonna be able
Sarah,
to. You're gonna be
Pubes. Lincoln. Sarah Bush Lincoln.
Sarah Bush Lincoln. I'm sorry that I freaked out and yelled at you.
Sometimes I have to close my eyes because I'm overstimulated. There's so many beards and I'm just not used to that.
Okay. Well, I guess you're not the only one who has brain problems with the spectrum. But thank you, Jackie. I'm sorry that I yelled at you. I didn't mean it. I do still have fun doing this even after 700
it's a lot of fun.
episodes.
We
I
laugh.
just thought that. I just thought you knew what it was by then. So yeah, Sarah Bush Lincoln. What do you think about that?
Sarah Bush Lincoln. Never heard of her.
Yeah.
I assume she's Abraham Lincoln's wife.
Stepmother.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Abraham Lincoln's stepmother. So she was married to Abraham Lincoln's huge dad, which means I bet she was really small.
Well, I don't have any nude photos. I can't confirm that, but I can confirm that I can teach you a little something about this wonderful woman with the birthday bio of Sarah Bush Lincoln, which is something that we do in every episode of the Happy Birthday podcast. Ready?
Ready.
Okay. I'd like to begin my biography of Sarah Bush Lincoln with a personal anecdote. Now, I've long considered myself an expert on everything Abe. You know, 7 years ago, the Emancipation Proclamation, the hat, the beard, the whole 9 yards. But I'll tell you this, I had no idea he had a stepmom. And it got me to thinking, as amazing as a woman as Sarah Bush Lincoln probably was, there's no way she's the only celebrity stepmom, right? I knew if I was asking myself that question, our equally inquisitive listeners must be thinking the same thing. And so on this day, the day of the birthday of jolly good fellow Sarah Bush Lincoln, what better time than now to take a look at the wide world of celebrity stepmoms? All right?
Yeah.
Well, wasn't that funny?
What are you doing, dude?
It just caught me off guard.
Freaking out.
All right. Let's kick off the celebration with the undisputed Hollywood royal family, the Baldwins, and their comely young matriarch, Hilaria Baldwin. That's right, this questionably Hispanic Spitfire married the legendary Alec Baldwin a decade ago and has not only sired 7 whole children from her hunky husband's prolific seed, but is also stepmother to his daughter from another mother, Ireland Baldwin. When reached for comment about her hectic home life, Hilaria remarked, "Alec is an amazing father. Now, yes, he may have a bit of a temper, but to his credit, he has never once shot any of the children in the face." High praise indeed, and high praise is in need for our next celeb stepmom, Miss Catherine Zeta-Jones. C. Zeta-J entered stephood when, in the year Y2K, she tied the knot with acting man Michael Douglas, 25 years her senior. Now, let's make it clear that we here at the Happy Birthday Podcast throw no shade at age gap relationships. In fact, we think they're very cool and hot.
Wow.
Especially when it's an old gray man with a much younger woman. And speaking of that woman, she herself is only 9 years older than her eldest stepson, Cameron, who coincidentally is also celebrating his birthday today, December 13th. And once you realize that the birthday boy's stepmilf was born in 1969, well, use your imagination. And could you ever have imagined that one day we would have a celebrity stepmom in the Oval Office? Imagine no more, because that day is now as we pay tribute to our nation's vivacious Veep, Kamala Harris. Kay Hare's husband brought to their fairy tale marriage 2 offspring of his own, one of whom is the famed Ella Emhoff, who is currently making waves on the New York art scene doing whatever it is that she does. As for why Kamala has never bore any fruit from her own loins, we can presume that to her previous suitors she had uttered those legendary 2 words she once addressed to would-be illegal immigrants: "Don't come."
Do not come.
And finally, what would a night of celebrity stepmom worship be without a mention of Hollywood's meanest mama, Jada Pinkett Smith, who, in addition to the babies her own womb bore, is stepmother to one of husband Will's children from a previous failed marriage. Now, you might be expecting me to make some sort of smart remark at Miss Pinkett Smith's expense right now, but look. A lot of people have called me the Chris Rock of this podcast, and I ain't about to get slapped in my pretty little face, so shout out Jacob Pinkett Smith, shout out Mary Todd Lincoln, happy birthday Sarah Jessica Parker, and much love to all the wonderful, beautiful stepmoms everywhere in the world.
Happy birthday, Sarah Michelle Gellar.
You were saying Hilaria Baldwin. Well, who's that? If it was like Larry David, he could be Hilarious Baldwin.
Yeah. Ooh, and then we could be right back.
Weird Al Yankovic has been delighting audiences with his musical mirth-making for over 4 decades and is more popular than ever. Now, get ready for a tribute act that brings the works of Weird Al to the stage like you've never heard them before. It's Normal Al. Normal Al puts his own spin on Weird Al's most popular songs by reimagining them with their original lyrics. Normal Al keeps his straight-faced audience not in stitches with non-parodies like Gangsta's Paradise, Beat It, Smells Like Teen Spirit, Ridin' Dirty, and many more. Normal Al has short, straight hair, never wears a Hawaiian shirt, and plays no accordion. He's currently touring the casino circuit in the Great Lakes area, so head over to normalal.net for tour dates and ticket prices. And don't worry, there are plenty of concert tickets still available.
Thanks for not hitting the fast forward button on those commercials, listeners. That's how we make our money, is all those ads we play on our podcast. Is how we all make our money.
And that was a good one.
That was a
and
really
we're about
good
to make
one.
a little bit more money doing the ads that we make. Well, we have signed an NDA. We can't talk about that.
Oh, yeah. Right. Oh, I did want to mention, speaking of making money.
Speaking of making money.
And I'm sorry to hijack the very beginning of your segment here, Jacqueline, but I just want to say it before I forget, because I do forget sometimes, but I don't say things I'm going to forget. Everyone knows we have patreon.com. Some people, we post about it. Some people like the post and they're not signing up. I'm like, okay, that's a penalty.
Well,
but I also want to say, if we get one more patron by the end of next week, I will post feet on Maine. I will post
I will
feet.
post one toe.
Okay. I will post my feet.
And
Not
I will
my
post full pornography.
Listen, get your freaking mind out of the toilet. Let's talk about what the real issues are, and that is, whose fucking birthday is it today?
Okay.
And I bet you can't even guess.
I probably can't guess. I'm probably so ignorant about so
Paul's
many
doing
things.
like a sandwich ritual.
Look at her.
Oh, he's torturing his dog.
that
Don't
dog
do
a
that.
frickin'
She's gonna
treat,
attack
dude.
you. A dog bit me in my ass one time.
Yeah, she bites.
Did you put like a whole thing of Hillshire Farms cold cuts on that thing?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it looks big, but like there's not a lot of different ingredients.
I've been making these sandwiches, and I've also been eating Raisin Bran in the night.
Jackie, I probably can't guess who has a birthday today. What if it's one? Oh gosh, I'm gonna say that it's a member of the Monkees. I'm gonna say it's. Ooh.
Remember when we played that Monkees slot machine in Vegas?
I do. Josh,
Paul's
stop.
doing bukkake on
He's
the
eating
Zoom
his
right
sandwich
now.
with mouth open. It looks like cream.
Maybe you weren't there. I won like
I'm
a
gonna
dollar
say
on a Monkees
it's
It's
Michael
not.
Nesmith from the Monkees.
It's not
Okay, another wrong
him.
guess. It's a lady.
Eh.
Okay, it's a guy.
Yeah.
Is he still
This-
alive?
This guy is alive, and he is still doing stuff. He's still in the news. He's still, who knows? He's probably at the Grammys.
Yeah.
He was born in 1967. He's a multi-talented artist. He does movies, television, music,
Okay.
acting.
Acting, singing, directing,
Yeah.
puppet stuff.
He
stop
does
motion
piano stuff
animation.
sometimes.
Oh, okay. This sounds like the kind of man that I always dreamed of being, but never
I'm so sorry.
had the talent to be.
I bet you guys
You
would
know?
be friends. I bet
Oh.
you guys would hang out.
Okay. Well, so he's
Michael Winslow.
turning 55 today.
You said someone that you you never had the talent to be with that you always wanted to be? Michael
Yes,
Winslow.
that's good.
I don't know who that is. Is that the dad from Family Matters?
He's the guy in the Police Academy movies that made all the sound effects with his mouth.
I've never seen
Jackie
Police Academy.
again showing her ignorance of afternoon Comedy Central culture.
Well,
He
I've
does
seen
the
a
whole-
lot of Family Matters because it was on basic cable. So
He sings the guitar parts for a whole Jimi Hendrix album.
that sounds like something Dan would do.
I have
For fun.
that. Without even realizing it. If we get 5 more patrons, I will sing all the guitar parts for Axis Bold as Love. In one
okay,
take.
let's.
Okay,
back
this
on
guy,
track
so
here.
he's 55, does sound like a guy I could be friends with, plays the piano, does sound like a guy I could be friends with. I want to say Sycamore Smith, but I don't think he's very good on the keys.
This guy would kick Sycamore Smith's ass.
Is he a tough guy? Is he a roughneck?
I think he's pretty tough.
Okay.
I think he hangs out with tough guys.
Does he do silly comedy stuff, or is he more of a bruiser?
He does. He
Okay.
does silly comedy stuff, yeah.
Okay.
He's also done serious roles.
Actor.
He's pretty
Mostly an actor?
He did acting, he did stand up, he
did
did
stand-up.
sketch comedy, he did
I should know who this
What else?
is.
yeah.
Okay. Tough guy.
He also has he does music, like he has his own songs too.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Like a
we
bodybuilder musician.
We
Tim
kind of
Heidecker.
we sang one of his songs on the podcast last week together.
Holy shit. Okay, now you're really testing the bounds of my memory. We sang together last week.
We did. Yeah, we did.
I would have listened to this episode 2 days ago.
I know it.
What the fuck? Okay, that is the best clue, and it's the one that's gonna throw me off the most. Try to remember my own.
What the hell do we sing?
You
I
Paul
remem-
actually wasn't there for that. Nope.
Red Fox.
Oh, what'd you just say?
Red Fox. It's not him. He was already 100 years old in 1967. But
I wanna tell
Paul's
you
on the right
something.
track with guys I would be friends with.
I want to tell you about something though.
Okay.
This guy's name is not his birth name.
Okay. Red Fox is also not his birthday. I don't think. Jesus.
You're so
frig.
close.
I know,
You're,
and
like,
I
really
I
close.
can't tap out. Is he?
You've never been closer.
You are weirdly close.
I think
by saying Red Fox?
I have to just scan the Wikipedia really quick, but I think
Is it? Am I close with the name?
he was named. He chose his name
Red.
after to be named after Red Fox. That is where this man got his name from.
Red Baron.
Jamie Foxx?
Jamie Foxx.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
Want some Marvin Gaye, some Luther Vandross.
Jackie.
Because last week I said, I got a podcast.
I know. I always thought that was a Ray Charles song, but
Well,
it was Jamie Foxx.
Okay.
It was Jamie Foxx and Kanye
I
first.
remember. Okay.
This next segment is something we've never done before, and I will need some participation from my co-host Dan. November 10th.
I'm raising my hand. I'm volunteering. Can I do it?
Okay.
And I do not have to
Yes.
participate?
No, please do not
can.
say anything else.
Are we doing like a Whose Lines Did Anyway type of deal here?
Well,
No,
and
we're not.
that's
No
why
one's
Paul's
gonna
not
know what's
invited.
happening.
So, let's do a little biography of Jamie Foxx.
Okay.
Born Eric Marlon Bishop in Terrell, Texas. He began playing the piano at the age of 5. He grew up to study musical and performing arts and went on to be a performer, first taking the stage at a comedy open mic night in 1989. Could have been on Dan's birthday, actually.
Well, no.
It's extremely possible. He
Different
soon
year.
after joined the cast of sketch comedy television show In Living Color, and then starred in his very own sitcom, and in 2004 portrayed the great piano player Ray Charles in the biographical film
Ray Charles the movie.
Ray, yeah.
He used the
beginning-
Dick Peabody method in that movie as well.
That's right, I did hear about that. He said his eyeballs were floating.
Yes.
Beginning in 2017, JGFJF became the premier host of television game show Beat Shazam, where contestants use their knowledge of popular music to guess which song is playing before their competition does. And I guess, why don't I let Paul put his headphones back on, and perhaps he could be a part of this next segment.
All right, I'm in.
In honor of today's birthday boy, I thought it would be fun for Dan and I, and perhaps producer Paul, to play our very own version of the enigmatic game show. Dan, would you like to try and beat Shazam?
Like Shazam, the app that
Have you seen the TV show?
Or the movie.
No, I haven't. Well, I don't know if there's some guy named Shazam that you sent to my house. No, like I haven't seen the show, but I know Shazam is an app on your phone. You hold it
Yeah.
up in the bar, trying to find out what song is playing. It comes back, it's
Yeah.
an error, and then the song's over. You know,
Yes.
We'll never know.
So,
I
that
think I
is
get the
basically
premise.
the premise of this show. So
It's
there's
like a musical
there's-
briefcase or no briefcase.
Yes, exactly. So there's 2 teams. Jamie Foxx says, "What song is this?" And the first one to ring in gets to guess, and you have to just say the full title of the song.
The
That's
title. Do you need the artist too?
No artist.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you choose the genre, and then I'm gonna pull up Spotify, and I'll put on a random song from that genre, okay?
Okay.
And since I can't play the song, I'm gonna have a separate pair of headphones where I'll listen to the song, and then I'll sing the song to you, and you have to guess what song it is, okay?
Okay, this sounds like
Okay.
smooth sailing.
Too many
So-
steps.
See if you can. I'll
See
put
if
on
you
my-
can consolidate like 2 or 3 of those steps.
So pick a genre.
Country.
Country's greatest hits.
What was that?
Crunchy.
Punchy country?
Country's greatest hits.
Crunchy music.
So welcome to your home for crunchy music.
Okay, ready?
Welcome to your home for crunchy and western.
All right, are you ready? I'm gonna start the song,
Okay,
and
I'm
gonna
ready,
start
I'm ready,
singing
I'm
it,
ready.
and then
I love hearing
Okay.
you sing your beautiful voice. That's why I did this podcast. So I can listen to your voice.
should I start it from the very beginning of the song, or do you want me to start like in the middle?
It's your game, homeboy.
Okay, I'll start in the middle. Smoking big cigars and sucking
Folsom
balls
Prison
and-
Blues. Folsom
Yeah.
Prison Blues. Okay.
Folsom Prison Blues.
Yep.
Good job.
And you said we're gonna do 100 of these songs. Is that right?
Okay, pick your next genre, please.
Rap. Gangster rap.
You want me to type in gangster rap?
Yes.
Yeah.
Gangster rap? Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Let me pick.
Is Eminem on here?
Okay, ready? I got one.
Maybe
You ready?
Snow. Go ahead.
California knows how to party.
California love.
Yep.
Nice.
I had the California part. I forgot the second word.
All right, next genre.
Rock and roll.
Rockin'.
Not just
Roll.
rock. I want rock, like Hudson's Classic Grill, rock and roll.
Dun, 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 dun. Bow, bow, bow. Tick, dun, 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 dun. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Here it comes. Dun, dun, dun. Couldn't stop moving when it first took hold.
Aerosmith,
It was our one
oh,
great night in the old town hall.
good.
Oh, no. Rock and roll hoochie coo. Rock and roll hoochie coo. Rock and roll hoochie coo.
Nice. Rock and roll hoochie coo. Bonus, can you name the artist?
I always thought it was rock and roll Gucci goo.
Ted Nugent for the bonus on
I'm
me.
so sorry. That is incorrect. It's actually Rick Derringer.
Fuck, I thought it was Ted Nugent.
All right, let's give you one more chance to win.
Who's whooping my
beat
ass here?
Shazam.
So I'll pick ragtime or something for him.
Okay, you want to do
The jug music.
Dink Johnson?
Let's go. Yeah, ragtime.
Okay. Ragtime Mix by Spotify. Alrighty. There's like a little guitar intro happening.
Sing it.
Down, ding, ring, da, ding, da, ding, ding, bing, da, ring, ding, do, ding, do, ring, do, 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 do.
I might need to hear the whole song to get it.
Down, down, down.
It's not the entertainer.
The South Park theme song.
Hold on, the lyrics haven't come in yet. It'll get you there.
This is not.
Remember,
I'm
Eddie,
gonna
the
call
full.
bullshit. This is not real ragtime.
It's on the ragtime mix. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, here we go.
I'm getting screwed.
Once I lived the life of a millionaire, spending my money. I don't care. I carry my friends out for a good time. Buying bootleg liquor, champagne, and wine.
Keep going.
You gotta leave the audio of the dog barking.
Can I get a chorus? Is that all I get?
No, hold on.
Ragtime, that's what I call that 1 week out of the month where my wife is
Sure.
acting up.
Nobody wants you when you're
Is it
down.
nobody wants you when you're down and out? I
out.
was actually gonna guess that.
Yes, that is
Okay.
actually. Name the artist, please, if you can.
I think the original was recorded by Bessie Smith.
Randy Newman.
Scrapper Blackwell.
That's-
Scrapper Blackwell.
Oh, he was the
Okay.
guitar player for Leroy Carr, a pianist. Do I get one more redemption round?
Sure, pick your genre.
Pop.
Ooh, pop. We love pop.
Sounded like a bad thing. Ooh, I'm sorry you picked pop.
I'm
Game
sorry,
is over.
Well, the correct
We're gonna-
answer was Boogie Woogie. Boogie
No,
Woogie.
we're going to jump right into the pop, today's top pop hits, and I'm just going to shuffle it, see what happens. This one starts out with like, it goes like this. Mommy don't know daddy's getting hot at the body shop doing something unholy. That's the-
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Oompa Loompas. The Oompa Loompa song. What do you get when you...
Dan,
Can I-
anything? Anything?
Can I hear that one more time, please?
Sure. I'll start it over.
Yeah.
Mommy don't know daddy's getting hot at the body shop doing something unholy.
I'm gonna say Body Shop.
I'm sorry, it is Unholy by Sam Smith.
Oh God, that
Yeah,
loser!
So, sorry, Shazam wins. Happy birthday, Jamie Foxx, and
Shazam always wins.
never doing that again. So good
See you in
night.
the next video.
Pretty much nothing left to sing here.
Happy birthday, everyone, and see you in the next video.
We'll be right back.
Eye
with a word
burns.
from Jamie Foxx.
Burns. I spray in my bedroom. I spray all over the house. I spray in the library bathroom. I spray in my bedroom. I spray in the bathroom at school. And I spray in the toy box. I spray at my sister's house. I spray at your mom's house. I spray in the nursing home. With all new Febreze spray, you can spray anywhere. Where do you spray?
Yes, welcome back to the Happy Birthday Podcast, everyone. My name is Josh. This is the segment of the show where we flip it up. We don't talk birthdays, we talk other stuff, but still stuff that happened on this day. Today we're going to be talking deaths, and we are joined in the studio by who are you? Where are you calling from?
Graven Grouch online. I'm Jeremy Gravidoni.
Hello, Graven Grouch online.
Grouch.
Dog's going to be doing some barking. There's nothing I can do about that.
It's okay.
I have a train that's going to come by pretty soon. So.
Nice.
Oh,
Love
do you have
that.
to do you have to catch it? You hop in the train or?
No, my
okay.
my train hopping days are over, but I still rep. You know.
Sure.
Wow, I didn't know you had a white chair. That's brave, bold.
Yeah, especially for him.
It's stainless too. I've had it for years.
Wow. Did you put like Scotch Guard on it or something?
I have plastic wrap on it.
Yeah.
I never unpackaged it.
That's good.
Jeremy, when is your birthday?
May 10th, 1981.
Wow.
One almost. Well, not coming up, and I guess it was a while ago. So we're kind of
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what. I'll tell you one thing. It's funny that you should mention that because I am holding in my hand a huge book. It takes all my muscle power to lift this up. It's called The Secret Language of Birthdays. This was written by Professors Gary Goldschneider and Joost Elfers.
See, I expected this kind of thing on here. Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't
Yeah,
know.
you're right in the wheelhouse. Okay. I'm
Sure.
good.
Let me blow the dust off here. Whew. All right, haven't opened this in a while. May 10th. That's an interesting date. 5/10.
Yeah. Is
a
that
lot.
how tall you are?
In 1981, it was on a Mother's Day.
Oh, how ironic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, were you the first child of your mother?
Yes, only.
That is so special.
Wow.
Yeah.
An only boy, hey?
Yeah.
Nice, man.
That's why you're just a
Couldn't
stinker.
have saved
It's
it for
gonna be in
Father's
there.
Day, huh?
Nope.
Um,
I got lots of jokes, but I'll refrain.
yeah, I know. Nah. We don't get into family stuff. It's unpleasant, but what is
Ooh.
equally unpleasant is all this information I have about people born on this day, May 10th. It is apparently the day of lone movers, so appropriately enough for an only child. But that's,
Very.
I don't know what that means, lone movers. Like, you'd like to have people help you move.
Right.
I drink the 12 pack by myself.
All right, you're a real
There you
hero.
go. Making moves, yeah.
Yeah. I got tired of people lying. Be like, oh yeah, I'll come help you, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, you're all moved in. I had something going on. It's like, just never. I will drink the beers myself.
Sometimes it's nice to offer to do something you have no intention of doing, though, just to be
Yeah,
like,
it's fun.
Yeah.
So a little lie here and there.
I want to stay in the on their radar as someone that might do a favor. But, oh, I forgot. I have to. I work every day that day. I forgot.
A 24-hour shift.
Yeah. Oh, there's some. Oh, you share a birthday with Sid Vicious. Talk about a little.
Yes, I do.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
I do.
awesome. But there's so much information here.
That never went to my head. I swear.
I'm glad to hear that because that's quite a claim to fame.
When Dan was a little kid, they used to call him Skid Vicious. He used to go to the bathroom.
I was gonna say that's what that should be the nickname of your white office chair.
Yeah, seriously.
I thought you were gonna say they called me Edmund Fitzgerald because that's what I share my birthday with. Fitzgerald.
That's kind of
Not gone to my head.
Yeah.
Well, don't let this go to your head. There is a little tiny list here of your strengths and weaknesses.
bad.
And here they are. Your strengths, Graven Grouch. You are active, intuitive, and daring.
Darren?
Well, that's pretty close.
Yeah, you are daring.
I hope he sees this.
I'm gonna, call him up.
He's at work.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna add a little
I can't
apostrophe
believe
at the end of daring and make it say Darren. So, which I guess is a strength. There's also a list of weaknesses. I hate reading these out loud to people. It breaks my heart every time. It never gets easier, but I have to do it. It's literally my job. Here we go. I hope you're sitting down for this. It could be kind of difficult to hear this.
Yeah, comfy.
You're impulsive, self-absorbed, and thoughtless.
Wow.
And
How
I tell you
dare
what,
you?
Yeah,
Yes.
takes one to know one. Like,
Mine was, yes.
yeah.
What?
Same. Yeah.
Is there any more?
I don't like that's like, I know.
We can add some if you
I
want.
can add some.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
got more, let us know. I'd love to fill it out because I was looking at that and I was hoping. I really like when there's one that really like cuts to the bone. But I was looking at that, I was like, that's everyone I know, myself
I'm
included.
pretty grouchy too, actually.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's not. Well, we'll add that. They must have wrote this book in a hurry. There's all sorts of fucking
Yeah.
shit missing. These guys don't know what's going on.
Actually, how I got my name was my daughter's one of her favorite movies when she was a baby was Elmo and Grouchland, where Elmo loses his blankie, goes down Oscar's trash can, and goes into Grouchland, and everyone there is a Grouch. And I was like, yeah, that's I'm from Grouchland. So
Love that.
Some might say that if everyone is a Grouch, no one is a Grouch. Also,
That's fair.
that was
You
deep.
could say that about Portland, probably. Grouchland.
Because of the
LA
Well,
too.
all those people living in the garbage.
Oh, sure.
LA too, yeah, definitely then.
Yeah. There's a lot of Grouches. They're trying to do some sweeps of the Grouches out here.
Back
Grouch
off,
sweep.
Grouch.
Anyway, they're people. Please, they're people experiencing grouchiness.
See why though.
Oh, Paul, you said something about death.
Yes, Jeremy, your financial situation is about to change.
Yeah, I just got laid off on Friday for the
Oh,
summer.
really?
No,
Yeah.
you did?
Yeah.
Well,
This is so fun because last week we had someone who got a promotion.
Yeah,
Well-
that's
So-
kind of God balancing the scales.
It's God's plan, so.
I did pick up winter work with another company, so
That's good.
and they pay more.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Make
we
that
pay
money.
quite a bit too, and we are going to be sending you lots and lots and lots of money in the mail. But first, you have to get the answers to these questions correct. Now, today is a day where many, many, many people have passed away, but I'm only going to be talking about 4 of them. The first guy who died on this day, he died on this day, December 13th, 2006. He was an American blues musician known for his mastery of the slide guitar. He worked with his cousin Elmore James and with Sonny Boy Williamson. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, was that Robert Johnson?
No.
Oh,
those guys all did know each other. Elmore and
that's true.
Yeah.
It was a wild guess. Sorry.
Do you want to do one more guess, or do you want me to? I could tell you maybe his wife's name. No, it didn't look like he was married.
No, I think this guy was a rambling man.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's a grouch himself, probably.
true.
Take it.
I can't think of his
Someone
name.
was sensual.
Hey, take it from my wife. Never marry a blues man, right?
Yeah.
My new album's coming up, Married to the Blues. That's me with a Stratocaster and a wedding dress. And, and instead of a ring, I'm putting a slide on.
I like that.
That's poetic.
Anyone's got the time to Photoshop that, please? Episode title.
Jeremy, I'm so sorry. His name was Homesick James.
Not even familiar.
Yeah, me either, frankly. But this next guy you will be familiar with. He passed away on this day in 1981. He was an American entertainer, though best known as a comedian. He was also a singer, dancer, actor. His nickname came from a stage routine in which he declared himself to be Sweet Papa Blank. He was sometimes credited in films as Blank, Alamo, Blank. Who am I talking about?
I have no idea. I was like not even one. I got nothing on that.
He was born April 18th, 1904. So you could say this guy is, if he was alive, he'd be pretty old.
Yeah.
He'd be 100 years old.
This is the hardest game show I've ever been on.
I know, it's so hard, but because it's not fair.
What others
We
have
all-
you been on?
Well, just this one, but you
Okay,
know.
well, by default then.
I was on
Yeah.
Catfish.
High School
The-
Bowl.
Yeah, the game show.
Darren was on High School Bowl.
Of course.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, he'd probably be great at this show then.
Yeah, he probably would be.
And he probably would have known Dewey Pigmeat Markham. Happy birthday. Or rest in peace.
Big
All right.
Markham.
Jeremy, this gentleman was an American vaudeville and comic actor for the first Stop laughing, Dave.
Sorry.
I just saw Jeremy's eyes go like this.
Sorry, it's not funny. It's not funny.
This gentleman was an American vaudeville and
No more clowns. No one gets it when you do clowns.
I get it.
I'm sorry.
Dan
I'm
is the only one who has
I just
this
know
much
it.
vintage clown knowledge.
I just know when I'm gonna not get a question right.
Pull it together.
No
Halfway
one.
through the
You
question.
might actually,
Should.
because this guy has a pretty normal name. He was an American vaudeville and comic actor for the first half of the 20th century.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Dan, you got to turn your video off.
Like that's the first half. Like in 1950, they're like, "There's the train."
Hey!
I'm hearing it. There we go.
Wow.
There's the train.
Yeah, that's perfect. Very bluesy.
Yeah, I like that.
He gained his greatest recognition in the TV role of George Stevens on the CBS TV show The Amos and Andy Show. He proudly stated, "I've made it a point never to tell a joke on stage that I couldn't tell in front of my mother." So he was George Kingfish on Amos and Andy.
Amos and Andy,
You know.
a famously problematic show, if anyone is aware of.
No.
Is it a blackface show?
Yeah, it was actually
Yeah,
a
it sounds
blackface
like it.
radio show originally with black voice, I guess.
Sure.
It's white men do.
Debbie Blackwood, yeah.
Well, this is vaudeville comedian Tim Moore. Rest in peace, Tim Kingfish.
Can we
Moore.
get one redemption round for this guy before
Yes,
he has to,
we'll do a
before he has
redemption
to hop
round.
on
I
a
don't think
train?
there's gonna be.
You're gonna know this one. This is the final one. Are you, Jeremy? Are you a fan of the Civil War, Ken Burns, and all that?
I've definitely seen it. I do love Ken Burns. That laugh, you're laughing. So go ahead.
I'm not. It's not at you. It's I can see Dan.
This man needs to win money now more than ever, and you're screwing him out of a fortune.
Oh my God!
We used to take.
I've never
we
had the
used to
giggles
take
so bad
this
in my whole
gameplay
life.
seriously.
Yeah.
I know.
This
I'm
used
gonna
to be
serious.
about serious.
This guy, he died on this day in 1862. He was an American lawyer, author, politician, and Confederate States Army officer, killed in the Battle of Fredericksburg during the American Civil War. He was the brother of noted Confederate statesman Howell Cobb.
I'm going to say as a lifeline, if you want to drive down to the library and check out the Ken Burns Civil War documentary on DVD.
Can I call my grandmother real quick?
They definitely would have had this guy in that documentary.
It sounds like you gave out the last name already.
I did. Yeah, I gave out the last name, but he's a four-namer. So,
Yeah.
first, Jeremy, I got you on this one. First name, famous tank engine that can talk and has a face.
Sure. But there's two blanks in there that I have no idea of.
Yeah, I'll get you through.
Yeah. Sorry.
So we can just get it one at a time. So the tank engine,
Thomas
Thomas the tank engine.
something Cobb.
Thomas.
All right, the first middle name is the name of the last name of the woman who accused Joe Biden of sexual assault.
Jesus.
Tara Reid. But Thomas
You're a
Reid.
redhead?
Yeah.
It was a different Tara Reid, ironically enough. I think that's an actual.
Yeah.
No.
See, no, I'm terrible at pop culture. Like,
All right. I'll tell you. Thomas Reid Roots Cobb.
That's too much. Too much.
wow,
I
that's
just thought it was kind of a fun name, Reid
Well,
Roots.
I don't usually
Oh yeah.
Try to take the reins from you, but one more redemption question.
All
I've
right.
never seen you screw a guest as hard as this.
Yeah,
And I've
this
seen
is
you. I've
bad.
seen you screw. I've seen you do some screwing. I've literally watched you do that.
He's literally seen me have sex.
Did walk in on you one time.
Ew.
Yeah, that was, and you
I
know
said
what?
it-
That was over 10 years
Yeah,
ago
I
now.
said
So
ex-
happy
I said, excuse me, I'm sorry.
sesquicentennial to that.
Sexquicentennial.
Yeah.
Let's recreate it.
There really wasn't like there was like no famous people. You guys
Do a
each need to
birthday.
pick
All right.
one of your guys.
I'll do one. I'll give you
Okay.
one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me access my guys here. Hold on.
And you can't do Pygmy Dewey Markham.
I would never do that.
Not his birthday.
Okay.
Okay, today is the birthday of. So we're talking December 13th. Okay. Let me pick a good one here. Oh, okay, you'll know this one. This is a famous punk rocker who is also into extraterrestrial research.
That crazy dude Tom from Blink-182.
Full name, please.
First name of Tank Engine.
It's Tom. I know that.
Yeah.
Tom.
Not DeShort.
Oh, Tom DeLonge.
Tom DeLonge. You get a.
There it
you
is,
win
Jeremy. You've won the $100.
I know. I'm sorry. I am a huge Blink-182 fan.
I can tell.
Well, you could have won up to $100,000, but it looks like you're all the way down to only $100.
Well, I always tried to. I always
send you a crisp bill in the mail.
I always wanted to get into that band, but I never heard the first 181 Blinks, so I wasn't sure
Yeah.
if I'd be able
Yeah.
Actually, my wife texted me that she just heard a new Blink-182 song on the radio, and it's funny that you bring this up because I was like, "Yeah," because the aliens told Tom he has to keep making music.
Oh God.
She was like, "What?"
Yeah, I love that. I'm way into that.
Well, what else is going on? What's
Oh, I've got one. What is
Sure.
your favorite birthday memory, Mr. Grouch?
I don't know. My birthdays have always been like weird. Third grade, yeah, like second or third grade, had this big like birthday party planned out, and we got like 2 feet of snow
In May.
on May 10th, and yeah, that sucked. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of my birthday. Like everybody's like, "Oh, let's have," and it's like, no. Let's not do
We
that.
get some of those on here sometimes. People
does
just
happen.
And I mean, it's strange for us because we're the kind of people that like every single person we see, we say, when is your birthday? What year was it? And we're always just kind of working on a mental list to keep track of them. When we see that person around town, we say, oh, January 3rd.
yeah.
Right.
And then you tell them the other celebrities that are born on that day. But I realize that not everyone acts like
Honestly,
that. so-
I have
Yeah.
been doing that at parties. Like when there's a lull, I'm like, "Do you guys want to guess whose birthday it is today?"
There you go. See, folks,
It's a good conversation starter,
Yeah.
though.
and a good conversation ender a lot of the time.
yeah.
So
Also, rest in peace to Dusty Tapscott.
Of course.
He was a cricketer, and he played for Doodles, 4-1, and in only SF Test.
Rest in peace.
S. Yeah. Rest in peace, Dusty
I
Tapscott.
didn't know you played for Doodles.
Yep. It says bro of Doodles. Is that a position in cricket?
Is there
bro?
anyone in this
Why
current Zoom
is-
meeting who understands anything about cricket?
No, actually, I don't.
I
Is
don't
it
either.
like baseball, but soccer
It's like
too?
It's like shitty baseball.
Yeah, but like the ball's on the ground.
Somebody's gonna want to fight you
Yeah.
on the internet.
Oh, we've
for
talked-
birthday.
I hope
shit
they
about
do. I
cricket,
hope they do.
so-
And the only other thing I know is that games can sometimes last for days. I think, which is
Oh no.
kind of cool. But it seems to be very popular, and I don't want to disrespect all of our
Do they
friends.
sleep on the field?
I don't think they sleep. I don't say they stop playing.
Well, they have to sleep standing up
Like horses?
like a horse. Yeah. But they have a stable for them to go stand in so they don't get wet if it
Sure.
rains.
Yeah.
Like our baseball has a dugout, they have the stable. And a lot of the wicket keepers have a feed bag on.
Well,
What else is going on?
Jack, you remember that time on the Super Bowl that guy had a feed bag on?
I actually do remember that.
You'll have to
he
remind
didn't
us
have
of
a
that.
feedback. It was like
It was
they they panned to a coach and he had like he was like covering his, face while he was giving instructions, but it really did look like he had a feed bag on, and every time they cut to him
his jaw was moving like he was eating hay in there.
yeah, he was just chatting.
It was early on in the pandemic, and I theorized that he did fill it with snacks so he could eat on the go and not look piggish while the game was happening.
Yeah, there was probably snacks in there.
You never see coaches eating on the sidelines.
No, I guess they eat before or after.
Yeah.
I can't imagine not eating during the thing that I
know that about you. Did
yes,
you see
we
the
do
thing?
know that about you.
This was a recent little viral sensation on the internet. There was the guy at a football game who they cut to him in the stands, just a guy in the crowd, and people thought he was smoking weed. It looked like he was lighting a pipe. But then the guy came out and said he had pictures from a different angle, and he actually had a rib that he was warming up with a lighter. This is a real thing. I'm not kidding.
I love that.
It's maybe the coolest thing I've heard all year. NFL
Genius.
game rib. I believe it.
I mean, nobody's hitting the pookie on the field,
No.
I mean, a rib, sure, but
This is coming out of golfdigest.com. Fan lighting blunt that was actually a rib. Oh, that a college game. Oh, man. I'm trying to find a good picture here, but I guess you can just look it up. But yeah, he had a loose rib.
That's cool.
That is really cool.
I hope they didn't sell ribs.
I was going to say they
think
don't
they
sell
did.
ribs at games. That's a pocket rib for sure.
Yeah, if they sold it, he wouldn't have to be warming it up with this big
Security
lighter.
guys go through all your bags and like make you turn out your pockets, and somehow he made it with a rib.
rack of ribs.
Maybe he just showed up with like chipmunk cheeks.
Smuggling ribs into the game. What?
It's a metal detector. It's not a bone detector.
Or yeah, like a ribs taped to your
To your own rib.
Yeah.
torso, to your rib cage.
Nope. Ribs taped to your ribs.
Genius.
It's a good way to sneak them in.
Yep, nothing
They'd
illegal
probably
about
stay
I'm
that.
gonna start
warm.
sneaking racks of ribs into everywhere now.
You need like
what
a,
are you gonna
a
do?
special vest with a bunch of pockets for
Yup.
each rib.
Just offering them to the people next to you. You guys want a rib?
Heating
Take
it
him to
up.
the movie theater.
We got some teriyaki. We got some original.
And that's,
You want some tapatio? I got some of that too. Here you go.
trench coat. Sauces of the trench coat.
Batman belt full of sauces.
Hell yeah.
Listeners, anyone out there that wants to, I challenge all of you to try to get kicked out of the Peter White Public Library in Marquette, Michigan for sneaking in ribs, heating them up in the computer
Tell
lab.
him Peter White's grandson sent you, frankly.
Not his grandson.
You are
My
too.
grandfather was named Peter White. That is true. Yeah,
are the
that's true.
grandson
Peter
of
White.
Peter
Yeah, that's
White.
true. That's true. Okay, that's true. Yeah. Tell them they're doing the rib challenge also. They'll know. We got an inside source at the library now. Well,
Sometimes Dan will prank call the library and he'll be like, "Do you have a live horse coming to the library today?"
yeah, I just heard the horse day was coming. I gotta double check. It's funny. They love it.
I did like your idea of prank calling the Oswald's Bear Ranch.
Bear Ranch. Yeah.
Yeah.
You never been to the Bear Ranch, man?
No.
Oh, it's out Newberry Way.
Okay.
Beautiful.
It's the
beautiful
country's
looking ranch.
largest bear-only bear ranch.
Mhm.
So they say.
So you can go and pay money and shoot a bear.
No.
No, you didn't. They're not for killing.
feed
They're
'em
for you
Fruit
feed them
Loops.
Fruit Loops. Yeah.
Oh, that's way better.
Yeah, and they're all like just like
They're
slobby and obese.
huge.
Yeah,
and
they're
they're
like
just they
big.
can't get
fenced
up
off.
and they're
Is it Fruit Loops?
Yeah.
and you
Well,
yeah,
there's
you,
a
there's
section,
a little
there's like-
candy
There's
dispenser.
There's like a larger section where there's bears kind of roaming around. And the one time I went, the ranch hands came on a golf cart and just threw what looked like just a bag of pure garbage in front of the bears.
I wonder why they're being
Sure.
investigated by PETA then. That's
And then
interesting.
at the end, you can pay to get your pictures taken with these bear cubs, and they sit them on a
Get
stump.
your picture taken with the baby bear cubs.
But yeah, you can stand by the bear, and there's this long spoon. You feed them Fruit Loops off the spoon, and I'll tell you,
They can hit them right out of my
you
hand.
that cub took a swipe at me.
What?
Has anybody ever been to the Garland Zoo?
Yes.
No.
I think I've ever been
we went,
there.
Over the
Oh, we went
bridge?
to the bear or the deer ranch.
Deer
next
Ranch.
to the Garland
yeah.
Zoo.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, they've got a lot of really cool, I don't know.
Do they have like
It's been
big
years.
like lions and stuff?
No,
Oh.
UP native animals.
Okay.
Me.
Oh.
I thought they had like safari animals, and I was like, how do they?
It's like dogs and cats,
rabbits.
squirrels. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
donkey.
Yeah.
if you want rabbits, we got them out here.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I got hella rabbits in my backyard.
I was out smoking a cigarette, letting my dogs out 2 weeks ago, and I saw something moving in my backyard, and I went over and I'm like, oh no, it's a baby bunny, you know? And so me being the most crass but nicest person in the world, I go over to it, and obviously if I can pick up a wild baby bunny, something's wrong,
Yeah.
right? Pick it up, and I'm petting it. I'm like, okay, you know, let's see if I can get you back going, you know, and I put him in I'm wearing a hoodie and a pair of shorts and a pair of shoes. Nothing else. There's nothing else on me except for these things. So I put the baby bunny in my hoodie pocket, or open
Like
hoodie.
a smuggled rib. Yeah.
Yes, I'm smuggling this bunny,
Yeah.
obviously. And my wife is on the phone with her teletherapist, and she's talking, and she's like, and of course my husband just walks in with a baby bunny. And I said, oh, and I have fleas too.
Oh no.
You gotta tell your therapist everything.
I got rid of that baby bunny's fleas, no problem.
Aw.
Nice.
And then I got in the shower immediately.
Yeah. Fleas are no joke.
Was the
I'm just not that crust punk anymore to be like,
Sure.
yeah, I got
right,
fleas.
right.
Cool.
Yeah, that's... Hey,
These are just my pet
Sid
fleas.
Vicious had fleas, all right?
Listeners, weigh in on this. You see a baby bunny in the wild, love it or leave
Leave
it.
it. Sorry.
I might
heartless.
leave it.
I'm gonna say I don't know. I'd either kill it or leave
Well, I
it.
have a different...
Well, kill it then
That
leave it.
reminds me of a different sad animal story that I have where I was walking home. This was a few years ago at this point. And it was in the nighttime, and there are a lot of people out here in Portland that, probably just everywhere on the West Coast, where they have indoor-outdoor cats, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The cats just kind of walk around the neighborhood. And I saw what I thought was one, kind of across the street from me, and I always like to give them a little scratch, you know, a little pet if I can. And I walked over to it, and I was reaching down to pet it, and it turned its head, and it was a big possum face.
That's so scary.
And actually, I remember now. I was talking on the phone to my sister Melissa, and I like we were having a conversation. I recoiled, and I think she thought I was messing with her. But I was like, Melissa, I'm sorry, I gotta hang up. I'm like, I have goosebumps all over. When you're not expecting to see it, it's a little
You
unnerving.
trying to pet a possum?
Oh, possum petting Daniels. That's track one on Married to the Blues, petting possums.
I didn't know you had those possums out there. That's fun.
Yeah, it was news to me too. Well,
That's all I got.
yeah, that's all I got. Dude. That's more than what I've got, frankly.
Yeah. Mr. Grouch, thank you for joining us on the Happy Birthday podcast.
Yes, thank you very
Why,
much.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun.
Good.
Even though I got all those questions wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The system is flawed.
it's
The system works for
it's
them.
stacked against the working man, you know.
Yeah.
And he still won the $100 that we're going to be sending you. So
Yeah,
don't worry
Josh
about
will be
that.
sending that to you.
Crisp $100 bill.
Crisp. The crispest.
Yeah.
Never
Yes.
been bent, never been rolled, nothing.
Yeah, when you're at the bank, if you withdraw cash, you're like, excuse me, some of these are not the crispest.
Yeah.
Sending your money back.
A little crisper,
Have them
please.
send it back. Yeah.
When I get the envelope, I will open it with crisp cotton weight gloves.
Okay.
Yeah, you wrinkle that bill, that's on you. We
Not gonna happen.
Right.
Yeah, try to get a soda machine to take it after that.
put winning 100. So the quarters coming back.
Just launching cans out.
All right.
Oh, frick.
Well, everybody, between you and me,
Hi.
this is the Happy
That's
Birthday
pretty good.
Podcast.
Oh, that's right.
You can find.
I
He didn't know any of those vaudeville guys.
Yeah, that's
I
odd.
didn't want to say because I didn't want to sound like too much of a weirdo, but I had heard of Pig Meat Markham.
I know.
We know.
Can't get over you trying to pet a possum. What are you thinking?
And like you haven't told us yet.
Dude,
What the fuck?
It was a dark time.
Yeah, are you embarrassed about that?
No. If I was embarrassed about it, I wouldn't.
Possums
I'm
are
embarrassed
great.
about a lot of things I don't tell you about.
Possums are immune
Possums
to
are not
rabies.
great. They're gross. They have big worm tails. They
No.
eat the trash. They bite you. And they have pink
Okay.
faces.
They
That
have
in the
rat
dead
tails,
of night, you will see
but-
that face bright and clear. As you
But
go down
listen.
The original Grouch.
They are immune to rabies. They eat ticks, and I can't do the 3, but they're snuggly. So
Everybody loves the Happy
Loves the Happy
Birthday
Birthday
podcast. And
podcast.
petting possums
And
is
petting
not that
possums
bad.
is not
You
that
guys are
bad,
giving
and
me a
you
hard
guys
time, but
are
it sounds like Jackie knows a lot more
having some-
possum facts than I do. I do know that they're
Mm-hmm.
actually called opossums if they come from Ireland. And I want to say
fuck you. I quit.
happy birthday, Hilaria Baldwin. Happy birthday to Scrapper.
Hilarious Baldwin.
Jaime Foxx. Jaime Foxx, happy birthday. And Dan, would
Jackie,
you
if
like
anyone that
to-
listened to this just... What?
What? Go.
No, you.
Do you want to do another Beat Shazam or no?
Sure.
Really?
Sure.
Yeah.
To play us out?
We do the whole
yeah,
afterbirth doing
yeah.
that.
All right, one more. Pick a genre.
Southern rock.
Okay. Southern rock. Classic Southern rock playlist.
I just said Southern rock.
Okay, well. Okay, ready?
Oh, can't you see?
I gotta roll
It's got like the two open strings against each other.
Keep on winding.
Stop the Midnight
I
Rider.
got
Midnight Rider.
$1, but I'm
Midnight
not gonna
Midnight
get you,
Rider,
kid,
Midnight
you
Rider,
know.
Midnight Rider,
Not
Midnight
gonna
Rider,
get
Midnight Rider,
you,
Midnight Rider,
Midnight
Midnight Rider,
Rider.
I'm gonna say Possum Rag.
And I won't.
But for bonus points, that is by the Allman Brothers Band.
Who?
Recorded by sisters.
Happy birthday, Mel and Jessica.
Everyone listens to
Happy
the Happy
birthday,
Birthday
Jess.
podcast
Happy
every
birthday,
day. At the
Mel.
end of the thing, they're like, are these guys on social media at all? What are we supposed to
Oh yeah,
freaking
we
do?
are. We're on Patreon. We're on Squish.
Patreon's on social media. We are on Squish. We're going to have to get on Squish to do our Canathon live stream. You heard it here, folks. We can't back out now. If I can get the words out, we're going to do a live stream on Boxing Day. Mark your fucking calendar. You stay
Yeah,
home.
Mark.
Yeah, Mark.
Do you guys agree though that Jamie Foxx would beat Sycamore Smith in a fight?
No, because Mark would
Really?
just run up behind him and clock him in the head.
He just take a yardstick and
Yeah.
hit the back of his legs.
Yeah,
I wish you guys could have been there for that.
I feel like I
So-
was.
And he's just screaming his head off.
Yeah.
And the teacher's like, Zach, stop it.
That's a moment where the teacher has to be considering a career change, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you can find us on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
HBDPOD.
D.
And Twitter, which we're losing Twitter followers. I've been tweeting about how few followers we have.
I always forget to go on Twitter.
Twitter's dying, but it's also a new golden age.
We're on
and
TikTok.
We're on TikTok.
We're ticking. We're digging.
So everyone, thank you for listening. We're going to see you on Christmas Day. We're going to see you we're going to see you the day after Christmas. We're going to see you next week also.
See you next Tuesday.
Happy birthday.